World Environment Day, 2021. The big picture. Restoration and other natural solutions can deliver 1/3 of the mitigation needed by 2030 to keep global warming below 2°C while also helping societies and economies adapt to climate change. Griscom et al., 2017, Kapos et al., 2019. Restoring 15% of converted lands in the right places could prevent 60% of projected species extinctions. Strasberg et al., 2020. Ecosystem restoration contributes to the achievement of all 17 of the Sustainable Development Goals by their 2030 target date, including the elimination of poverty and hunger. IRP, 2019. The value of ecosystems. Half of the world's GDP is dependent on nature, and every dollar invested in restoration creates up to $30 in economic benefits. Verdone and Zeidel, 2017. Forests provide drinking water to 1/3 of the world's largest cities. They also support 80%, 75% and 68% of all amphibian, bird, and mammal species, respectively. Reference, HLPE, 2017, Vi, Hilton Taylor and Stewart, 2009. At least 2 billion people depend on the agricultural sector for their livelihoods, particularly poor and rural populations. WRI, 2019. Peatlands store nearly 30% of global soil carbon. Charlemagne et al., 2014. Street trees provide a reduction of around 0.5 to 2.0 degrees Celsius in summer maximum air temperatures, benefiting at least 68 million people. McDonald et al., 2016. Ecosystem degradation. Ecosystem degradation is already affecting the well-being of at least 3.2 billion people, minus 40% of the world's population. IPBES, 2018. Every year, the world loses 10 million hectares of forests, an area the size of the Republic of Korea, or twice the size of Costa Rica. FAO and UNEP, 2020. Soil erosion and other forms of degradation are costing the world more than $6 trillion a year in lost food production and other ecosystem services. Reference, Sutton et al., 2016. Approximately 30% of natural freshwater ecosystems have disappeared since 1970. 1/3 of global fish stocks are overexploited, up from 10% in 1974. FAO, 2020. Impacts of degradation on human well-being. Around $10 trillion in global GDP could be lost by 2050 if ecosystem services continue to decline. Johnson et al., 2020. Land degradation could reduce global food productivity by 12%, causing food prices to soar by up to 30% by 2040. ELD, 2015. Up to 700 million people are predicted to migrate because of land degradation and climate change by 2050. IPBES, 2018. The decline in soil fertility in maize fields costs U.S. farmers an estimated $500 million per year in extra fertilizer. Zhang et al., 2020. Ecosystem degradation can increase contact between humans and wildlife and has been linked to outbreaks of diseases. HLPE, 2017. Restoration opportunities and benefits. Opportunities for restoration can be found on 2 billion hectares of deforested and degraded forest land worldwide, an area larger than South America. WRI, 2011. Meeting the Bonn Challenge goal of restoring 350 million hectares of degraded and deforested lands around the world could create up to $9 trillion in net benefits. Verdone and Zeidel, 2017. Restoration through agroforestry alone has the potential to increase food security for 1.3 billion people. Smith et al., 2019. Restoring coral reefs in Mesoamerica and Indonesia could deliver an additional $2.50 to $2.6 billion in ecosystem service benefits per year. ICRI, 2018. Restoration of forests and other watershed ecosystems could save water utilities in the world's largest cities $890 million each year in water treatment costs. Shemy and McDonald, 2014. World Environment Day 2021 will see the launch of the UN Decade on Ecosystem Restoration, a global rallying cry for everyone, from governments to corporations and citizens, to do their part in healing our ailing planet.